諦める悪いやからあんたらなんかじゃ黙ってもかなわんクワバラクワバラクワバラ目にも止まらん速さくたばらんたまらん下がらん押し通すわがままそこだけには邪魔だ俺はもう一人のあなたサラちゃんガイアンちゃんワンセカ読みろくにワンダラ極東地になんだが44分待ったらよっしゃ44分さだがカメラちゃんバランから呼ぶ声がしたんならもう一人お疲れ様や入れた入れた入れた入れた入れた必死で吐いてた先で君は晴れた猫と僕がうまく噛み合ったら痛みが重なったら心からだ頭から来てゆくなんだか背中に今羽が生えたならば暗闇からのさらば飛び立ってゆくからだ心からだ頭でかし合っただけさ足元に今羽が咲いたならば暗闇からのさらば飛び立ってゆくからだなんとかね生きるお前や君の中真っ赤の前や耳の中群れの僕についてるメロディーリズムに今日も才の河原の真ん中積み上げてくトップトップ鬼とジャンボラードメリカのチェスマサカ渡る女まで腹をたせぎシャララ払いたいのならマスターまでのサッサバ誰がシャイかがバンドのアートは誰がでもしたがらねんべねんまたが超久しぶりのシャバだガキやワーカバまだこちくんじゃねえよバカが今確かに目が合ったなこういうことかシャママ入れた入れた入れた入れた入れた眠り飽きた先で君が待ってた肩と僕が肩を抱き合ったら怒りが消さったら心からだ頭から来てゆくなんだか背中に今羽が生えたならば暗闇からさらば飛び立ってゆくからだ心からだ頭でかし合っただけさ足元に今羽が咲いたならば暗闇からさらば飛び立ってゆくからだなんとなって生きるお前や君の中真っ赤の前や耳の中群れの僕についてるメロディーリズムに
And then on top of that, if I'm going to be brutally honest, is it fucked up that the snarkers definitely called CPS on the Kleins? Absolutely. Inexcusable behavior. Those people need to be locked the fuck up for calling in a false tip like that. But
Stop doing this. For the love of God, there's nothing wrong with stating a group of people are sick in the head for doing sick in the head activity. Stop adding on, because when you add on, there's the potential for you to say something stupid as fuck for no reason under the sun.
I'm hearing through the grapevine that Ethan wants to go protest the outside of Reddit HQ and is trying to, like, find the people who called CPS on him and put them on blast on his YouTube channel.
And there is zero wrong with that. Why? Because these sick, dumbass fucks are calling CPS on this man's kids. I'd do the same shit. I'd blast you motherfuckers and your personal lives too. What type of shit are we on today?
Yeah, no. No, I'm sorry. How about we don't do that? Just no, absolutely not. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's a father who for some reason has to deal with stupid, uninformed, grown-ass adults falsely calling CPS on him. And it's a problem when he tries to put them people on blast?
This is the problem now, is that Ethan is now giving ammunition to these retards.
The reason I hate YouTubers is because they play this really dumb game of thinking retaliation is feeding trolls. if I have children, you're barely going to know they exist. Why? Because I don't like the internet. I don't like how the internet deals with children. I don't like how the internet deals with children. You see them and you get really infantilized by them, or if the parents say or do something you don't like, you attack the children for some reason. And knowing how ignorant I truly am, yeah, I'm gonna make the wise decision to not really have my children be seen by you fucking psychopaths. And if something were to occur to my child because of some dumb motherfucker online, my retaliation will not be feeding the trolls. It'll be defending my fucking children. But see, on the internet, motherfuckers who think content only somehow get confused by this concept and then wonder why they get called nothing but like drama heads. And like the T community makes fun of them for valid fucking reasons because they lack a fucking spine publicly, but privately they got all the balls in the world.
That will run with anything in regard to him in the sphere of Hassan to discredit him. And he's doing it for himself. Like, he's an actual fucking dipshit.
Ethan being a dipshit for wanting to out the people who falsely call CPS on him. Yeah. Me think that make no fucking sense. Me think in good conscience, me think guy. I know what clip it's on, dumb fuck. I'm the one who controls the stream. Me think guy at the bottom of the screen in the bottom right corner, he don't know what the fuck he talk about. He's too fixated on being YouTuber and not fixated enough on being normal human being. I wish he'd stop. Considering how this man didn't had his name put on blast by a motherfucker named Salvo Pancake and had to go tooth and nail to fucking worry about his personal life, I don't understand how one could consider another human being going through arguably a little bit worse because children are involved as being a dipshit. I don't get it. Speaking of like terminally online internet people, I just don't get it.
Create any bad memory for them. You're not forming memories at 3 years old, and it's very rare that you're forming.
Tell that to them kids who get raped. Like, what is this stupid fucking logic that you people come up with? What is this stupid ass backwards logic that you people come up with? When I awaken and I realize that I am surrounded by fucking idiots, I just sit back and I wonder, are you going to have these opinions if it happens to you? Are you going to have these opinions if it happens to people in your life? Are you going to speak on it in any real capacity, or are you just going to brush it to the side because you want to pretend like you have morals and you're tired of some shit? Is what the fuck you mean? These children are not going to have any impact upon having CPS called on them. Those children get taken away because of you dumb motherfuckers. I'm losing it just a little bit.
Forming memories at 5 years old. Nah, yes, you are. No, you're not. When we're talking about being able to remember, being able to recall memories, it's like 4 is the cutoff.
Yeah, child. Yeah, you got raped at 3 years old. I'm certain you don't remember that.
But even if
Yeah, little child.
you are,
Yeah, little child. A bunch of internet people almost got you taken away from your parents. Yeah, you're not gonna remember that. Get over it. Skill issue.
forming any memories at 4, you're not going to be able to remember them past like 15.
Skill issue.
You have maybe 1 or 2 memories.
Skill issue. Yes, little child. You get raped. You're not gonna remember that. Who cares?
Yes, you will remember. So everyone in chat here has a collection, like 50 plus memories of.
These are heresy. This is why I will forever be a motherfucker who despises like you YouTubers who are content brain first and then like normal human being fifth. Because on what planet, both of these motherfuckers are morons. Both of these motherfuckers, both of them are morons, and they're white. Which makes this 10 times worse. Matter of fact, flag on the play. White people thinking they know everything. White people, that's a 50 million yard penalty, and I want them banned from the arena. What? What brothers on? Well, Ethan. Apparently, people are calling CPS on Ethan's kids. Why? No logical reason. Like none. Like no actual reason. No logistical reason. Not like none whatsoever. Also, I've been put down the rabbit hole. I've been put down the rabbit hole because let me tell you about my day. I think Saturday or Sunday. Moral wanted to pick my brain about who was it? Shane Dawson. and I barely know anything about that man except like he peed or busted a he dry humped a cat and he was too callous about that shit. He was way too callous about that shit. And the video of him, like it's audio of him admitting to it. And like I think he's talking to 2 other people and they both like nervous laugh and he's like trying to explain it like it's a normal thing that he did. I'm just like, fucking And then he just fucking kept talking about it. I'm just like, But this bitch. And moral for some reason I didn't know about it. See, I forgot about that, and then I like loosely remember. Then moral sent me the actual audio of it. I'm like, ugh, why? But moral also sent me like a video of him like pretending to be a black woman, and I ain't gonna lie. Apparently, people called that racist. I was dying laughing. Like, I spent like a good 20 minutes dying, like, cause zero fucking way was I going to hear a white dude put on like a fake ass black accent and not just die of laughter. And maybe that says something about me, but in the grand scheme of things, who cares? I've said worse. But now I'm down the rabbit hole. Now I'm down the proverbial rabbit hole, and now I gotta learn about a man airing out his frustrations and grunting and all these things because apparently stupid people on the internet think that children. Why the fuck did I just bookmark this? Stupid people on the internet think A, children won't remember this, and B, they're retarded and dipshits for retaliating. What world do I live in? What world do I exist in? Because I don't get it.
In my long career on YouTube, I've pretty much seen it all. I've been swatted.
Oh, I'm so bored. I think it's time to show you all what the Punisher is really all about.
Several times with LAPD helicopters, the street shut down, police with guns drawn up, doing a perimeter around my house. We've also been visited by the FBI 3 times. They were all to warn us of a credible threat against our lives. One time, most recently, he came at 7 a.m., and said, do not open any packages until you hear from me, as we have credible bomb threats against you that we found online. I thought I'd seen it all. I knew this content nuke was going to draw a lot of negative attention, seeing how extreme Hassan and his fan base are, and his orbiters. But the lengths to which they've gone to harass us.
I do live in a South Park episode, and I'm waiting for this episode to be canceled. Please start canceling this shit.
And get revenge for going after their god king Hassan has frankly gone beyond any type of point of civility and humanity, to the point where they're calling CPS, Child Protective Services, to come to our house and break up our family. On Friday morning, an agent showed up to our house saying that they had received an anonymous tip that our children were crawling around in dog shit.
I'm glad I'm learning how to maneuver around the content creation space. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Leah, it's been a while. It's because you refuse. Yeah, it's because you refuse to be indoctrinated by a black man. How dare you? Like, you let these white people indoctrinate you, but during you know what's crazy? During Black History Month, there's nowhere to be found. And now that it's Women's History Month, you show your face? Ain't got no titties around here for you. Ain't no titties. I put on the hat. What do you mean? Oh Lord. You put on the hat. I don't even know what hat you mean. All I know is, and none of you care about this, all I know is that I live in a fucking world where the cost of everything is going up and everybody's concerned about all this shit costing too fucking much. And I'm seeing conservatives like defend Trump, a billionaire, do photo shoots in front of a Tesla. My country is fucking doomed.
Eating dog shit and contracting diseases. Not only have they called CPS on us, now they're starting to try to call in a 5150 to get me committed. It's really...
Yeah, and my question is why is Ethan the dipshit for retaliating?
Gone on too far, and at this point, I'm ready to take no prisoners, take the gloves off, and call out everybody who needs to be called out. The thing is, once you target my children, then a line's been crossed that cannot be walked back. Once my kids are involved, when people are targeting my children, harassing my children, there's no length that I won't go to take care of this. And I think that's something that every parent can relate to. All these people.
It is something that every parent will initiate, especially dealing with you dipshits online. But if we listen to these if we listen to one internet sleuth, hey, your kids won't remember it. Your kids won't remember it, and B, you're a dipshit for responding. White people, why do we let them speak?
People, incidentally, who are promoting.
My president used to be black, and we didn't have this problem. Soon as we let a white man back in office, we get
this type of insanity are, in fact, childless and will likely remain that way. The CPS agent showed up and he started asking us all kinds of questions like, who feeds the kid?
No, bro, he didn't say shut up about it. He just shared an article telling you to shut the fuck up about it. Oh, come on, bro. Like, that's the defense. That is the defense towards this shit. That's the defense. You point that out. He didn't say it. He just shared an article about it. Oh, okay. That make it better.
Who takes care of the kids? What do you do to the kids when you get angry? How do the kids sleep? Do the kids have toys? Is that what happens when you get mad, or what happens when your kids get mad? He walked around the house. He looked in our refrigerator. He walked all around looking for dog shit, apparently. Although when he showed up immediately, he said, wow, this place is clean. Our 3- and 5-year-old boys were at school. Our 8-month-old is upstairs sleeping when he visits. And he says, I need to go upstairs and look at your infant visibly to see him and confirm he's okay. Well, he's napping in his crib. He goes upstairs to look around the house, to snoop around. He investigates Sonny, our youngest, wakes him up from his nap. And even though he woke him up during his nap, he was greeted immediately actually by a smile, because Sonny is probably the happiest baby in the entire world. He smiles at everybody. His name is Sonny because he is just a ray of sunshine. He just gave him a big smile. I mean, he's just the sweetest kid in the world. So we went back downstairs to continue the conversation, at which point he said something that both me and Hila had us both saying absolutely not. He said he was going to go to the children's school to interrogate them there. And we both said, you are absolutely not going to ever go to their school and talk.
Yeah. Again, why is Ethan a dipshit for trying to retaliate against these people? Why? Yeah, bro. I love my morality coming from YouTubers who sit inside all day. I love it. I love getting a lesson in responses from dipshit YouTubers. Like, I'm genuinely confused as to how stupid one must be. How am I supposed to hear this shit and think, oh, Ethan, you dipshit, leave those people on Reddit alone?
Talk to them. That is fucking insane. We agreed that he'll come back to our house and interview our 3- and 5-year-old children at a time when they're at home, so he doesn't need to humiliate them in front of his peers, his teachers, the staff there, and needlessly stigmatize them. My young 3 and 5-year-old children, who are sweet and innocent as can be, have not yet been interrogated by a CPS agent, but that is due to happen on Wednesday. He also spoke to our nanny, our housekeeper. He's called the pediatrician that takes care of the kids. He talked to them. Pretty much sifted through every angle of our life having to do with our kids in an extremely violating, insulting, unbelievable way. Just a complete breach of privacy and inhumanity that it's like you can't believe that you, as somebody who has done nothing wrong, has taken care of your kids, to be subject to this forcible investigation because of some fucking freaks online called anonymously to say that our kids are crawling around in shit. The immediate question for me was, who did this? And how am I going to hold them accountable? It didn't take me long to catch the trail of the obvious suspect, which is the work of a subreddit dedicated to harassing me, my family, my coworkers, and their families too, frankly, known as Snark. H3 Snark is the place that they originated. If you don't know what Snark is, it's this growing phenomenon of communities dedicated essentially to destroy someone's life, picking it apart, harassing them, and just trying to ruin their life. It's something that's become quite common on the internet. And something that Reddit, who is the main host of such activities, has completely turned a blind eye to. Take, for example, right here, H3H3_, which is the new Snark page. The top post on this page is from somebody named Bad Empanada, which we'll learn more about. It says, Bad Empanada with another banger. Quote, "You're the best parents I've ever seen," said house slave Abdullah Ayad to the Kleins after CPS visited them because their kids contracted parasites from dog feces. The Kleins frequent...
Yeah. Why wouldn't a motherfucker want to respond to this? Yeah, just make a false claim that they kids rolling around getting diseases from eating dog shit. Like, on what planet? And I'm supposed to take this serious. I'm supposed to understand this in any type of way that isn't a bunch of schizophrenics mad. Oh, no, Hunty, no. See, here's my issue. I am someone, you'll be shocked to know this, who didn't care about Ethan Klein's quote-unquote content nuke about Hassan. Why didn't I care? Oh, it's because I had other shit to fucking concern myself with. I couldn't be bothered wanting to know another way a guy hates another guy. Especially when I found out a good majority of that shit was repetitive. I am someone who has opinions online. Whether if you like them or not really my issue, because I'm going to still have those opinions the next day, the day before that, the day before that, the day before that, the day after that, the day before that, and the day after that, all that shit. If you have a fucking issue with anything I say, you're going to have to deal with me on that one, because I'm the only one who's saying it. Invoke any family member, then you're going to have a problem, because the issue with dealing with a Negro spiritual such as myself, who spends his time dealing with cybersecurity, I will find you for my own benefit, and I will make sure the authorities deal with you how they see fit. Why? It's because I don't understand how random fucking takes on the internet lead to motherfuckers calling CPS. Don't get it. Don't understand it. And these are the same motherfuckers who will probably run around with a kid glove saying, oh, don't make fun of me for this reason. And it's ass backwards to the fucking nines. And for some reason, I'm supposed to just sit here and be like, oh, well, that's bad. But remember, the kids won't remember it because whatever fucking, they're 3 and 5. And you retaliating against people on Reddit is making you a dipshit and you're cringe. From people who are, I'm going to be for fuck certain, if they were in the same predicament, they would be running around trying their best to make sure that their families are safe. But I guess that makes them dipshits too. What logic do it? What logic do it?
Frequently advocate for genocide of Arabs while Ayad sits obediently in silence. He is a tame domestic animal. This is just literally, anyone of a normal disposition can see plainly how fucking insane this is. It has 400 upvotes after 3 hours. It's a very active sub of absolutely deranged individuals. The problem is that this subreddit, this community is being legitimized by creators such as Hassan, such as Denim, such as Mike from PA, and all these leftist commentators who think they can get one up on me by sicking and participating and legitimizing the most crazed psychopaths on the internet.
I bring this to YouTube because I respect the H3 Snark and I believe that they're being silenced. And I saw on the H3 Snark that Ethan had uploaded Instagram stories about Mika's rhetoric that says,
and it's about the H3 Snark subreddit. For more than a year now, Ethan has been talking about it and saying how toxic this place is, how they promote harassment, doxing, stalking, and why it should be banned.
If any of these people have I know it's going to be confusing for people who know of Hassan, but like if any of these people had either balls or even just like a crumb of integrity, you would acknowledge that this is fucking insane. You would acknowledge that somebody randomly calling CPS on somebody's kids in the basis of being encouraged in a fucking Reddit is fucking insane.
These snarks are Reddit on Reddit.
How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty all right.
Should be banned. It's literally fostering the most psychopathic. It encourages harassment, doxing, stalking. It's just.
I guess it's fine as long as it's not the Destiny subreddit.
No, I'm not. No, I don't play ranked. I'll play ranked just for the fact that you want me to do it on stream, but I don't play ranked all the time.
I think it's time to
Look
hold
what's going
all of
on.
them
Look what this fucking
Here, for
doctor.
example,
Look what
is
he's
Denims,
doing.
aka
Why would I
Hassan
play ranked
waiting
if
room,
this is what
watching
motherfuckers are
Bad
doing?
Empanada talk about the state of our house and how we take care of our kids. Let's take a look.
He lets his dogs shit all over his mansion, and he just leaves the shit on the floor, something that is probably related to the fact that his former housekeeper is suing him for a number of different reasons. So I would assume he doesn't actually have a housekeeper anymore, or perhaps he lost his extra housekeeper. So now the house is just like covered in dog shit. And he has kids, and his kids like crawl into the dog shit, and God forbid, I don't know what they do with it. I don't know if they eat it, or if it's just from like contact with it with their hands or something, but they contracted a parasite that I had previously never heard of in my life called Giardia from the dog shit.
Why must we lie about people we don't like? Well, a dumbass is going to tell you, oh, it's just the internet, so it's not really much of a big of an issue. Unless it happens to them, then it becomes like a big of a fucking issue. But see, like normal people, such as me, or maybe even you, will say these people are psychopaths. And that's the only statement that needs to be said.
Shit, that is all
Is
over
this
his
true?
house.
Dude, how is it that like maybe once a week I look into what Ethan Klein's been up to, and every time I manage to find more and more terrible shit. This is where Ethan tells a story about his family getting
We
Giardia.
already have Mold Mondays. Now we have Shit Saturdays.
Also, this is not a joking matter, by the way. It can be very severe and deadly to small children. I mean, much like many other illnesses, it's very, very, very dangerous when infants get the same sicknesses that adults get.
I might be like a smidgen drunk. I might be a little smidgen drunky wonky. Why are we talking as if this is 100% true? Why are we talking like what we just heard is 100% true from a guy who, as I'm aware, never been in Ethan's house? Like, why? Why is this being believed as 100% true? And like, why do we feel the need to promote this like it could be true? Why not, I don't know, not do that so that we could live a little normally? And how I just fucking caught like a cooler ace, somewhat, almost, in the ways that only a true fucking master of the game could do.
There are lots of things that you can get as an adult. You're totally fine. You'll be A-okay.
I definitely deserve MVP, and I hope I got it because I just fucking clutched up at the end, and I did! And I fucking did! Punisher main for a reason. Bitches! 35 and 6. Bitches!
Hey, no problem. A child, a small infant that has no immune system, shouldn't be catching anything.
Now, at this point, as he continues, notice the chat is almost in complete universal agreement. Call CPS. Call child endangerment. CPS, social services. Bro needs to unironically call CPS. That's child endangerment. Okay, if his kids have Giardia, they need to be taken away. Actual worst father ever, etc., etc. I'll let the chat play for you, but you can see just how crazed this community is. And once again, this is...
I hope Ethan finds out who exactly calls CPS. I really do. I really hope he figures out who did it. And I hope he fucking airs out their personal information and embarrasses them. I don't want to hear that two wrongs make a right shit. You got motherfuckers taking this to a weird fucking extent. Just woke up from the best nap. Go back to sleep. Who wants to be awake? Sleeping. The sun, I don't know when the sun goes down anymore. I don't know when the sun goes down. It's 5 o'clock and the sun's still up. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to fake a CPS call. Is it? I mean, that sounds like that should be illegal. I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowingly making a false... I mean, this is in my state. He said California. He said California, so it's just... I mean, sure. I'm pretty sure you could fucking face a consequence for it, and if not, you should. You know, unless you're a dumbass who thinks responding to it makes you a dipshit, or, you know, the kids won't remember it. So, you know, that's all fine.
This is Denim's chat from the first.
All right, boys. You want me to play ranked so damn bad? I'll do it. I'll do it for the memes. I'll do it for the memes.
The call came on the 3rd.
No wonder his house is covered in dog shit, and his neglected children raised by nannies have contracted parasites previously unknown to science from the feces. I wonder why he skipped over all of this, because everything that I said in this story, which by the way was apparently compiled by his crew, playing...
No wonder this motherfucker's always sick. Yeah, it all makes sense now.
By the way, these people can't keep their talking points straight. On one hand, it's we don't raise our kids and our house is just run by nannies and housekeepers. But on the other hand, we also keep our house so dirty that there's dog shit everywhere. I mean, what are the housekeepers and nannies doing?
It all makes sense now. It makes sense why he doesn't care about Palestinian children when he is neglecting his own. How is this happening? How is it happening? How is this happening?
I have a 10-month-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old who are in school. Of course, I'm sick all the time. Once again, these childless people pretend that this is uncommon when, of course, anybody with any sense who's being honest. The thing is, these people are knowingly lying. They know that they're lying. It makes no sense what they're saying, but they do it anyway. Because, as you can see in the chat, and Denim's endorses this clearly, as you can see, she's not moderating this at all. And it's pretty much 100% of the comments saying call CPS on them. Their kids should be taken away. That she wants. She believes that it's justified.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
By the way, these people can't keep their talking points straight. On one...
I don't know why my computer just broke off like that, but okay.
What's happening?
I have a 10-month-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old who are in school. Of course, I'm sick all the time. Once again, these childless people pretend that this is uncommon when, of course, anybody with any sense who's being honest. The thing is, these people are knowingly lying. They know that they're lying. It makes no sense what they're saying, but they do it anyway. Because, as you can see in the chat, and Denim's endorses this clearly, as you can see, she's not moderating this at all. And it's pretty much 100% of the comments saying call CPS on them. Their kids should be taken away. That she wants. She believes that it's justified to break up our family. This disgusting fucking human being who's endorsed by Hassan.
They're doing this because of his stance on Palestine? Yeah, bro, I'm sure those dead Palestinian kids really love the fact that y'all are sticking up for them as they're fucking in the ground by calling CPS on some random dude's kids. Hooray, y'all did it. Woo, we did it. Woo.
And the entire left community on Twitch, who is protected and elevated by Twitch, is on her platform right now advocating for our children to be forcibly removed from us by Child Protective Services. Denim is such an evil person. She is not responsible enough to have a platform. She should not be allowed to broadcast videos ever again. Now, you might wonder, what is it they're referring to? On the podcast, I was telling a story about we adopted a new dog about a month ago, and she was having diarrhea, which ended up being a extremely common stomach parasite that causes diarrhea. It's extremely common, and it's very easy to address. In fact, Ducky, our Yorkie, when we got him as a puppy, also had Giardia, and we treated him the same way. Let's see what I said about it. Olive has Giardia, which is a bacterial infection in the intestines that makes you have diarrhea.
And Olive has this?
Olive has this. Yeah, she came to us with it.
Okay.
She had diarrhea, and
oh, poor baby.
Ducky came to us with that too. So she has Giardia. So we have her on an antibiotic, but we had to wait until Monday, which is today. We just got it today. Sonny's crawling around. He's putting everything in his mouth. He's at that age. He has Giardia. Again, any reasonable person or parent understands that having a 10-month-old that is just learning to crawl, is crawling around everywhere, putting everything in his mouth. I mean, these kids will literally just lick the floor, put anything in the world in their mouth. And that's completely normal. That's what having a toddler is like. Olive is a black Labrador. She sheds a lot. She's inside. She's outside. She's very clean. But the point I'm making, again, which all reasonable people understand, is that Giardia can actually be spread just from a surface. So if her bum ends up on the floor, or she sheds some hair, or she sat on a toy, you know, it could be a number of different things. If Sonny's crawling around putting everything in his mouth, it seems like a pretty reasonable suspect. If he's having diarrhea, we're like, oh man, maybe he got Giardia from Olive, which is actually commonplace to happen. And despite what Denim says, it is not certain death. It's actually completely normal to happen, and it's very...
Oh, but wait, Ethan, do you know who you're dealing with? You're dealing with people who think they know everything. Ethan, don't you know that dealing with people who think they know everything is a consequence? Don't you realize that? Like, Ethan, I know, like, you're a strong-willed individual and you make sure that you do your best and making sure that you're a good father for your kids and providing a life for your kids and making sure that they're in nice, stable homes. But unfortunately, as someone who's a parent of not a parent. Oh, I have no kids. Is someone who is a child of two parents who put them through significant levels of stress. Yeah, you know, parents got to be on their P's and Q's about every little thing. They got to make sure that they're safe. They got to make sure that they're regarded. They got to make sure that, you know, and they do their best. But sometimes those kids, you know, test their limits. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it usually ends up in a trip to the hospital. I do not have children. Do not put that on me until I am ready, willing, and able to have children. Don't you dare put that on me. Freudian slip. I do not have children. There is nowhere on this planet another Leon. Nowhere. You understand me? You know what? There are. There are other Leons. The problem is they're dried up on a bitch. Those little Leons, that's where they are. That's where those little Leons are. Dried up on bed sheets. Or they might be completely gone, because I did wash my sheets recently. So, name your son Igan. I would rather get an abortion. I would rather get an abortion. I distinctly remember my dad telling me to name my son my name, and I said no. Not doing any of that shit, buddy. It'll never is gonna happen, buddy.
Very easy to treat. Now, spoiler alert, it actually turns out when we got all of the poop tests back that he never had Giardia even, which I announced on the show, which they conveniently forget. So the only person that ever even had Giardia.
Do you have a name in mind? Well, most parents name their children after something they love. So, I will be naming my future son Game Boy Advance SP Black. And if I have a daughter, I will name her Nintendo GameCube with orange controller as her middle name.
Was Olive. So Sunny was having diarrhea essentially.
Or if she needs a nickname, I will name her Shark Tale the video game.
That was and that's why they called CPS. Because my 10-month-old baby, who's just starting to eat solid food, had diarrhea. That's why these people think it's justified to send an agent of one of the most overworked, underfunded, underappreciated community service workers in the entire
I will not name my son Aaron Yeager.
Fucking world to come and waste their time because my son had a diarrhea. When in the city of Los Angeles, there are kids and families that absolutely need help from people like this. And this guy's wasting his fucking time coming to my house and doing an investigation on my kids because my 10-month-old baby had diarrhea. By the way, Bad Empanada was recently banned for 7 days for playing a video game in which you roleplay as Hamas on October 7th, and he went to a military compound in that game and said he was, quote, looking for secretaries to kill. He was looking for Ela, who was a secretary in the IDF, to murder her in a game where you play Hamas. This is the type of person that is being elevated.
I'd like to pay tribute to Ethan Klein and the new Twitch TOS that declares Zionism. Zion is the slur. I'd like to pay tribute to him by playing the first in Al-Aqsa video game where you kill Zionist soldiers as a Palestinian resistance fighter. Anyways, are these Israelis? They're just standing there? I mean, is the Israeli army a bunch of Ethan Kleins? Like, they're all...
Tell me why this is normal. Like, could I get, like, a reason as to why this is normal? Can I get, like, a reason? And remember, Ethan Klein responding makes him the dipshit. Okay. Right. This is normal. This is normal for some reason. And you see, this is my problem. People with internet logic should not be allowed to speak. Y'all ever seen that tweet where it was like, every day I wake up and I have to see someone else's opinions online without my consent? Like, it's something like that. And that is how I feel right now. I feel as though I am seeing opinions online without my fucking consent. Because I live in a world where you're incentivized to say the dumbest shit possible because it'll get you like a form of validation, which is like likes, retweets, likes on your post, money on occasion. So it's like people are incentivized to be this damn dumb. And I don't understand it. Because when you're this damn dumb and you're this fucking confident to be dumb, and then when you get challenged and checked, all of a sudden, oh my God, you can't do that, small streamer, small this, you're a dipshit for responding reasonably for somebody doing some heinous shit to you and your family. But no, you can't do that because it's like a dipshit thing to do. Don't do that. Because I live in a world full of people who think like, okay, it's okay for me to be like an ignorant piece of shit, but anyone being an ignorant piece of shit towards me, no, that's offensive. Remember, your kids won't remember it. You're a dipshit for responding. Like, I truly don't understand this.
On a fucking Ozempic binge, they don't understand what's going on around them. They haven't noticed me. How do I win? What's my objective? I don't actually know. Where do they keep the secretaries? In here? I'm hunting for secretaries right now. Secretary Dot, on behalf of Ethan Klein, I give this game My seal of approval.
Here's Bad Empanada once again, who posted a story saying, I'm the one who called CPS on Ethan Klein. I want CPS to take his kids away because they are seriously in danger. This is, once again, Bad Empanada, who's being elevated by Hassan, Matt Lieb, Denims, and tons of creators, leftist creators all over the internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else, please welcome Bad Empanada.
Bad Empanada's been going crazy at Ethan on the second channel. Well, yeah, because Ethan Klein is too afraid to talk to Bad Empanada or talk about Bad Empanada or watch any of his videos. So fucking milk that guy, dude. Hell yeah, Bad Empanada, go in.
Can we just
This dude, Bad Empanada, I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's like actually psychotic, and he's been making a lot of hate videos about me and calling Ela terrorist.
And you know, if any of these people, like, you know, like if you had balls, because these are the type of individuals that get online and talk about, oh my God, why are people calling this out? Why are people calling that out? Why are people calling this out? These are the same people who won't say a fucking word about this, or they won't acknowledge it in any full capacity, or they'll sit there and make some lame duck excuse about it. Why? Because it's easier to make a fucking excuse about something rather than just saying out loud, hey, this is wrong for this reason. Why? Oh my God, Dragon Fist! Dragon Fist is getting pocketed! Oh, AIDS, 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 AIDS. That's what you get. AIDS, that's what you get. AIDS.
Baby killer. No.
Dude, every time Ethan Klein brings up Bad Empanada,
What are you going to say about it? Various individuals who are leftist creators and various dipshits online who spend their time making streams about pedophiles to which way and from, who seemingly refuse to have the balls to say anything about this or dedicate 5 hours to this, but they want to dedicate 5 hours to a fucking art community full of pedophiles. Yeah, you're all dipshits, pieces of shit, and your IQ is fucking drastically low, and you're hypocrites to the fucking nth degree.
I like him a little bit more.
And why wasn't I the MVP? I went 31-1! What the fuck? Bro, I went 31-1! Oh, she went 33-1. Okay. 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 Never mind. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Okay. She did it. She did it. She did it. Okay. 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 She did it. She did it. That was off. Goofy crash out. Shut up. That was a well justified crash out just now. What are you talking about, bro? That was like the most justified crash out I could have, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I'm the winner. I am always the winner. I wasn't talking about this, but thanks for your input. Of course. Of course. Of course. Always. I always have to try my best. And just so y'all know, our fucking gas price is still not going down. This motherfucker Trump taking pictures in and in front of Teslas, incentivizing people to buy them, knowing full well we're in a fucking country full of people who can't afford this shit, bro. Like, what you mean, Brody? And then the sick part is the people who fucking spent all of 2024 talking about eggs, talking about groceries, talking about gas. Now they don't want to bring this shit up no more. Now it's like, when you bring it up, stop fucking talking about this shit. And you got Trump reposting fucking articles saying stop talking about this shit. Man, we're fried. We're fried. Like, I woke up to that. I was like, what you mean this man sitting here telling y'all buy Teslas when motherfuckers can barely afford shit? Like, what you mean? That was one of the things where I was like, all right, y'all gotta be lying. But then I saw it and I'm like, no, we can't be living in this world. We can't actually live in this type of world, bro. And then he was sitting in the Tesla bragging about it, like, oh, what nice features. I was devastated. I'm like, let my country go. I was devastated. This motherfucker running around like a metrosexual wind turbine. I was fucking stumped. I don't know what Trump's mindset is anymore. What are you talking about? He told y'all this shit. That's like the sick part. This motherfucker told y'all. Did you see the White House post on a player is disconnected at the start of the battle? This match has been canceled. Oh my God, they canceled the match because somebody quit. Oh my God. Y'all might as well just go into full chaos. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh, and y'all fucking electricity bills about to go up. Yep. But then stupid motherfuckers gonna tell y'all pray about it. It's like, okay, praying is cool. Praying is acceptable. Praying is a good thing to do. But what the fuck that's gonna do? Bro, I'm devastated. And this is the sick part. If Biden did anything close to this shit, ooh, y'all motherfuckers gonna go off. If Biden did anything close to this shit, ooh. What did the White House post? I don't know who's running that White House account. Somebody got to get them off that shit. Somebody got to get them off this shit. I think that both sides deserve criticism. Very true. But here's my caveat. For 4 years, actually, no. For 4 years, because that was Biden running the show. Who was getting all of the heat? The Democrats. Republicans in that bitch not. So guess who about to get a majority of the heat? You can still talk about, and I will, how all forms of politics is terrible. But right now, somebody running that shit, and a lot of people talking about how shit not getting better. So, somebody got to be the face of all the problems. And when motherfuckers brought it up, it was like, oh my God, well, it's Biden who had all these rules put in place. So is that the excuse now? One shall see. One shall see. All I know is my egg price still ain't go down.
It's the truth.
Let me look.
I didn't really have strong.
Let me look up egg. Let me look at my egg prices right now. Just like not lot. I don't. Who's that one motherfucker that got like a 64 count of eggs? You're depraved. I don't give a fuck that you live with full people. You're depraved. Cause what the fuck you mean? A fucking 18 count of eggs is $5, 7 plus the tax. A 12 count is $3. Put my eggs back down. Put my eggs back down.
Strong opinions on him, and every time he brings them up, I'm like, stop making him sound base, man. Come on.
Your girl can't bake no more. I'm liable to believe you couldn't bake anyway. Just because I'm a hater.
Stop.
Adam Panada has put out a video about H3H3, and this is just for my own pleasure that we're going to watch.
What's the cost of Cadbury eggs? I don't even know what those are. They sound like eggs, but with a little bit of Cadbury in them. Did I say Cadbury? Cadbury. Cadbury eggs are, at least where I'm at, where I am, $5.97. These are chocolate eggs. Ooh, this will give me the bubble guts. Ooh, this will give me the bubble guts.
I'll watch it because whenever Adam Panada attacks H3H3, H3H3 has like a mental breakdown. And every time I watch this, it causes them to have even more of a mental breakdown.
On this Turk versus moron, he made a fucking Willie Mack show. Sloppy to Willie Mack show made a video covering the Gaza genocide because he noticed that putting Hassan's name in the title gets more views than usual. It went about as well as you'd expect. Oh, dude. Okay. Critical support to bad empanada has gone up by wide margins now. Okay.
I need you spineless fucking... See, this is why Trump won, because you got these spineless dipshit demos fucking sitting here condoning wrong of people who talk shit about their, for some reason, Lord plus Savior. And Chadwick Boseman, may you rest in peace, but your name has been sullied by Marvel and the existence of Black Panther, because what the fuck am I dealing with? vanish via the world in which beyond. Spit on me, shark boy. Fucking make yourself useful. Just spit that wet on me. Spit that wet all over while I fucking hammer home the fucking point why I'm the greatest Punisher man of all time. Where's everybody?
Oh, this is on the Bad Empanada live channel. He didn't put this on the normal channel. Oh my lord. Oh, dude, Bad Empanada went from bad to good Empanada.
Bro, what is
Bad
the
Empanada
Hulk
went from
doing?
Bad Empanada
We got
to
a
Based
Hulk on our team
Empanada.
that's not moving,
Now,
bro. We're
trust me,
fried.
I would pursue legal action against Bad Empanada, whose MO is essentially defamation. He actually fled to Argentina like his Nazi predecessors, and unfortunately, it is very difficult to get to and sue people. And
You're a Jeff man. You absolutely need to be ashamed of yourself. Like, what's the Asian meme? Dishonor your family. You have dishonor your family, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm about to see. This is why I don't play ranked, because if I got to deal with the fucking consequences of being on this fucking planet, and where's my team? 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 Where is my team? Where the fuck is my goddamn team?
in Argentina. So enjoy the community of Nazi refugees. You will fit right in there, my friend. But don't worry, guys. Denim says, even if this did happen, it's nothing to worry about because children actually don't remember anything. Isn't that fucking awesome? Look at this. This might be the dumbest, most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. Here's Denims.
On the floor. And then the part that, in my opinion, crossed the line was like, so I'm going to visit your kids at school and ask them questions. And I says, you're not fucking doing that.
No,
I mean, we both were like, that's not happening.
No,
You're not going.
terrifying.
You are not doing that. So he agreed to come visit our
Come back
house
next week
when the kids are at home because he needs to fucking interview our kids as a matter of procedure.
But I was like, I really don't want you to create any bad memory here for them. Like, they are 5 and 3. They don't understand this shit. So I told him,
create any bad memory for them. You're not forming
we already saw this.
memories at 3 years old, and it's very rare that you're forming memories at 5 years old. Now, yes, you are. No, you're not. When we're talking about being able to remember, being able to recall memories, it's like 4 is
I'm
the
not
cutoff.
putting up with this
But
shit.
even if you are,
I'm not putting up with this shit. I can't. I'm not putting up with this shit. Like, I'm in a fucking battle, and the only person I see on the battle line is me, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
forming any memories at 4, you're not gonna be able to remember them past like 15. You have maybe 1 or 2 memories. Talking to a random stranger once isn't really memorable for a kid. There's a wide variation about the mean across methods, cohorts. The average age of adults' earliest memories is 3.5 years old. You're not really forming memories at 3.
You literally just...
You just read the fucking... And I feel like he's about to fucking say the same thing I'm about to say. You just read the shit disproving your point. You just read the shit. This proves your point. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. One day, accept the TOS. What are you talking? Oh, I didn't. I didn't accept the TOS. My bad. My bad. I understand the TOS. Okay.
just read out of your mouth that the average adult starts forming memories at 3. What is happening? What universe do we exist in where this is a popular creator? One more time, guys, because it's absolutely fucking unreal. One more time, guys.
There's a wide variation about the mean across methods, cohorts. The average age of adults' earliest memories is 3.5 years old. You're not really forming memories at 3. And it's pretty rare to be forming memories or like memories that you will keep like at 5.
How exactly am I supposed to get through to a person and convince her wrong when she's literally disproving herself on her own stream and then ignoring what just came out of her mouth 5 seconds earlier? Her defense for sending the CPS to break up our family and to interrogate our 3 and 5-year-old is that, don't worry, kids don't remember stuff. Which just also, besides being pathetically, sociopathically insane not to care about the well-being of kids, just demonstrably false. Everybody knows that the most formative years of a child's life is around that age of 4, 5, 6, 7, when kids really take in their environment and develop who they become as people. Pretending as if interrogating my 3 and 5-year-old sons couldn't possibly cause any damage because they can't remember is the most insane, monstrous thing I could even imagine somebody to say about this. And it's just beyond being
Am I streaming on Twitch? Yes.
Insanely dumb.
Same name, except for the live part.
It's just callous, pathetic, and, well, really speaks for itself. It's the dumbest thing I think I have ever heard. Now, moving to Reddit, this whole theme of needing to call CPS on my kids is something that takes place on Reddit, originally from a subreddit called H3 Snark. On this subreddit, they have doxed us, harassed our employees, our Teddy Fresh employees who are not even related to the show, gone after crew members' parents, my parents, basically every conceivable way that you can be harassed, these people have done it. Actually, the subreddit was closed indeed, however, not by Reddit. According to Reddit, this subreddit is still fully open and operational and is committing breaking no rules. What actually happened is that somebody within their community started informing on them, and we have these screenshots, which I have not shown before, but I'll show them to you now. Here, one of the mods is talking about a person named Sturgeon, which is also a co-mod. And here they say, Adi explained to me that Sturgeon had made a fake post, the quote Ramadan post, and had become more and more unhinged. Here the mods are talking about another fellow moderator of theirs and actively covering up the fact that their mod faked a post on the H3 Snark subreddit. What happened was this story got picked up that we were banning people wishing a happy Ramadan. We were removing the posts and banning them. And this whole narrative of me being Islamophobic started to form on their subreddit and getting picked up by shit tier content creators who don't give a fuck about anything. And we looked through our mod mail. We searched through it to see, well, this post, was it ever made? Because that's certainly not something we would ever do. And sure enough, there's zero record of it. It was completely fabricated. And when we said that it was completely fabricated, surprise, surprise, the person who posted it erased their account and erased.
Am I drunk? Why is this fucking game so laggy? Okay.
The thread and completely disappeared. Yet the rumor continued to persist on their subreddit. It was never moderated. In fact, it was completely covered up by the mod team.
Why is he sniffing his nose? I don't fucking know. Maybe he has a deviated septum.
Of H3 Snark. Here they are. Here's the mods doxing our office. Yes, this is actually a real screenshot. Hi, I know you're on break, so I'll just drop this info here in case you need it in the future. We found the H3 studio and Teddy Fresh actual address. On the right is H3, on the left is TF. Studio listing, here's the link. It's identical to the H3, here's their address. This is fucking insane. These are the moderators. This isn't even like the community members. These are the people running the fucking subreddit. These people are knowingly putting us and employees in danger by sharing this address with each other with malicious intent. So once I started discussing that we had an informant in the ranks that was sending me this kinds of stuff, surprise, surprise, the moderators deleted their accounts and voluntarily closed the subreddit. Fascinating. After H3 Snark closed down, all the users migrated to another subreddit, H3 Productions. And if you can believe it, the H3 underscore Productions subreddit is actually even more insane because there's no active moderators. I encourage you guys just to hop on over to H3 underscore Productions and just look through it. Read the comments, look through the posts. You're not going to believe what you see there. And if you want to take a walk through memory lane, go over to H3 Snark 2 and see what the posts that are left up there and enjoy. Just to give you an idea about the CPS thing, here's an excerpt from the new Snark page, an exchange of great minds. All I know is that the more he's fucked with, the less he pushes Israeli propaganda. Therefore, I can only conclude that it is a good thing and that it must continue. The ethics of it mean absolutely nothing to me. A response? You summarized it pretty much. Now, this is all taking place on Reddit. Active brigading harassment to the actual point of trying to break up our family and call CPS. Has Reddit done anything? Despite us complaining, making noise, reaching out for the past 2 years about this snark community? Worse. I believe.
It's part of his Tourette's. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know this man like you people. I don't know this man like you people do. I'm individual. I'm individual who doesn't keep up with everyone's life. So one of you could be dying in front of me right now.
And I will show you why. That Reddit is colluding with, protecting with the moderators of this snark community. I believe that there's admins that work inside of Reddit that are members of this community and actively protecting it. I will show you my evidence. The first thing is that Ela works with a management company who has a connection to Reddit community managers. We first went through them, an official channel, to say, hey, this snark is out of control. They're harassing us all. They're definitely violating your site rules. Can you look into it? A day later, guess what? The snark page was permanently closed. Hooray, we said. That was awesome. All we needed was one person to take a look at it, and obviously it wasn't compliant with the rules. Well, 3 days later, the snark page was reinstated fully, and they made this post to celebrate. H3 mod announcement. We're back after a much needed break. We are just a group of volunteers and we appreciate your patience. Our relationship with Reddit is currently better than ever and we're in good communication with the admins. Now that to me stood out quite tremendously considering that our subreddit with 600,000 users, the second biggest podcast subreddit on the entire site behind Joe Rogan, has never had contact with admins. They have never reached out to us. But why is it that the admins are in constant contact with this small niche subreddit dedicated to harassing people, but we, one of the biggest subreddits on the website, have not heard a single word from them ever? When someone created a snark page dedicated to Hassan Piker, it was immediately deleted for harassment. Take a look. The subreddit was banned due to a violation of Reddit's content policy against harassing content. So it's harassing when it happens to Hassan Piker, but it's okay, great behavior when it happens to Ethan Klein. What's with the double standard?
Oh, you're Jewish, duh. Like, what did you think this was, buddy? What did you think this was all about? Buki? Like, that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I'm old. I'm an old soul.
What about Trisha? Trishy Land was a huge snark subreddit and was super active, and these people were, really nasty. Trishy Land was also banned. The reason given is this subreddit has been banned for excessive copyright removals. Now that's specifically interesting and extremely suspect, considering we performed dozens of copyright strikes on the snark subreddit. We have removed dozens of posts. All the posts we removed had zero commentary or...
I downloaded this game thinking it would be fun. It has not been fun whatsoever. So I don't know which game to play. So play college football.
Or specifically stated that their intention was to steal and siphon views from our property. Besides being granted dozens of DMCA takedowns, Reddit has actually had the nerve to serve us counter notifications on these or to downright reject dozens and dozens of legitimate DMCA requests outright. Now how the fuck does Trisha get her subreddit removed for copyright infringement? Meanwhile, when I try to do DMCA takedowns on the subreddit, they literally get denied by Reddit.
I ain't gonna lie, I have not played Fortnite in a fuck ton of days. I have no idea what that game looks like anymore.
My opinion that the stated reason of repeated copyright infringement is a total cover-up. Listen to Trisha in her own words describe how she got her snark permanently banned from Reddit.
It's like one of the downsides about being online, I'm sure, and then when you become a mom, I'm curious about how you're seeing and feeling about, if you don't mind, you don't have to answer this, but like it's one thing for you to like insult me or like the work I've done or me leaning into nostalgia, but it's another thing that if you bring my kids into it, like I'm gonna throw hands.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna find your profile. I'm not just gonna block it.
Oh yeah, dude, I found him. I did a whole documentary on Reddit. I had a horrible snark Reddit that was like posting pictures of her doctor, like all this stuff like that, like just making fun of her, like showing where her future schools would be.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so I did a whole documentary. I had a whole crew come out. It was like a month process, and I did this whole documentary. I like hired a private investigator.
So like you did a troll hunter.
Yeah,
like,
1,000%. 1,000%. And ultimately, I don't even know if it'll come out because it worked now. All my snark Reddit taken down. The minute one is created, it gets taken down within 20 minutes.
They're like, yeah, we don't fuck with Trisha.
Yeah, I don't know. I called Reddit. I went on this like website to get everybody who worked at like Reddit. I like said this is.
I've done all of that and more over a longer period of time, 2 years, with escalating levels of harassment. Why was it that Trisha and Hassan's were taken down, but mine remains up? Why did Reddit list the reason as copyright infringement when the actual reason was harassment as explained by Trisha? By the way, the DMCAs are written by my attorney. It's not even some like ragtag bullshit where I do it myself. My attorney writes it out, well-reasoned, well-sourced, and Reddit ignores it. How is that possible?
No, because you're making fun of dystopian wildlife while Hassan is the one trying to save it by doing nothing but tweeting and interviewing terrorists. Ethan, don't you get it?
This is one of my favorite
That makes no fucking sense.
examples. We made a subreddit called Snark to make fun of snark subreddits in general. And the community was actually starting to pick up steam and become pretty active. Well, it was removed. Why was it removed? For harassment. But wait, it gets even better. A few days later, maybe a week later, it's back open. And the moderator now that owns the subreddit is a user named Shredder Cheese, which is a mod for H3 Snark. Shredder Cheese is a reference to a story they love to tell about how I killed my beloved dog Shredder by feeding him cheese. The mod for H3 Snark named Shredder Cheese is now the owner of Snark. How, Elas? I would also like to know how the fuck is that possible? What the fuck is going on? Of all the harassing posts on the new Snark, the reports are being denied. Now, let me show you an example of one of the posts, just one of many, that Reddit refused to remove. The title is, I'm calling CPS on Ethan again. It says,
again,
this time,
again, could anybody venture to guess like why a motherfucker would be mad about what he's hearing and how it affects his children and how that's bad? But again, if you respond, you're a dipshit and they don't remember it anyways. So it's like,
because his kids are around Zionists, which is a high predictor for baby murder. This is a post that is still up on the subreddit that was reported, and Reddit admins reviewed this and said, no, this is compliant. In closing, let's take a look at Reddit's #1 rule for using their site. #1 rule. Remember the human. Reddit is a place for creating community and belonging, not for attacking marginalized or vulnerable groups of people. Everyone has a right to use Reddit free of harassment, bullying, and threats of violence. Communities and
Fuck, can they? Not too certain.
Users that incite violence or promote hate based on identity or vulnerability will be banned. This post does not violate rule number 1, according to people that work at Reddit and have reviewed it manually. At first, I thought it was crazy. I was like, there's no way Reddit is actually colluding to protect them. But after 2 years passed and the shit just keeps piling up, there's literally no other conclusion that could explain this. In my content nuke, I explore the idea that Twitch has been ideologically captured, and the people in that company are using their terms of service selectively as a form of activism. They come down hard against people that they disagree with politically, and they ignore, protect, elevate the people that they do agree with politically. Something happened recently that's going to blow your mind. I started running reruns of Content Nuke on my Twitch channel as a form of protest, being petty, honestly, and just wanting people on Twitch to see the video I made. Well, what?
Oh, this is why he got banned? Ain't it funny as fuck how you could show a motherfucker saying some outlandish shit and you'll get banned for that, but the motherfucker who say it in real time and where he got it from don't get clapped at all? You gotta love that favoritism, baby. It's juicy, the sustenance of it.
You know it. If on the same day we launched it, our stream was closed for 30 days, we got a suspension for 30 days. That's pretty severe. What is it that we did wrong? Encouraging or glorifying extreme violence. So to get this straight, my video showing Hassan supporting terrorism got me a 30-day ban for encouraging and glorifying extreme violence. Hassan's footage of him doing it on their platform and actually encouraging terrorism, no punishment. How the fuck can you be this blatantly, pathetically obvious? They don't care.
Because as douchebag Hassan's Twitch golden girl. So it's like, you can't do anything against him. He's the golden girl.
Nothing's changed. They don't care. They're spitting in our fucking face. They're flaunting it. They don't give a fuck. I got banned for 30 days for showing his content that he wasn't punished for. Make it make sense. And, you know, people go, oh, it's automated. It's probably a mistake. Well, fair enough, right? And that's why I appealed it. And within a few hours, I got the answer on the appeal. Your account was recently suspended for encouraging or glorifying extreme violence. And a member...
One day you're gonna have to fuck me, and I'm gonna fucking enjoy the sensation of getting fucked by your Twitch.
Our team has reviewed your appeal, and after taking a look into the details of your case, we have determined that your account will remain suspended due to your violation of our community guidelines. I have never been so black-pilled in my life. I feel like...
You're not. Welcome to the Leon Pill, Ethan. The Leon Pill accepts all, and it knows all. It knows all, and it accepts all. Well, not all, because... let's be honest, that Leon Pill hates a lot of people. You know, with the Leon Pill, you come to understand that in this wacky world of people online and their mundane opinions, you realize you just gotta just start saying fuck it and start calling these people on what they are. Dumbass terrorist sympathizers who do their damnedest to look good in front of a bunch of people who are too stupid to recognize what they're seeing is indeed a dumbass operating on the interwebs. And when you see these dumbasses, they'll be hard to spot. But all you gotta do is let them talk, because they'll say something stupid like, oh, you know, your kids will go through a traumatic event at 3 years old and 4 years old and 5 years old, and they won't remember it. Or you'll be a dumbass who will say something like, oh, well, it sucks that your kids are in the middle of your pointless beef with random people online, but hey, you're a dipshit if you respond. Do we not get it? Do we not understand what's going on here?
I am trapped, and that the world has gone fucking insane. This shit is bananas. What is happening? And I feel that I'm getting the same treatment now from Reddit. Now, I know they're both San Francisco-based tech companies, but did you know that these two companies in San Francisco, their headquarters are blocks away from each other? It's just interesting. It's just interesting because it shows there's some culture happening.
Can I give boy Leon pills? Nope. Nope. Can't just be handing them out like candy. I'll be accused of what you didn't ask? Well, the drugs. The drugs that are everywhere. The drugs that are everywhere.
In this tech space, I think that these people are all very similar-minded. I think that's what this is telling me. Because you got to fit in. If you're going to work at one of these tech companies, you got to fall in line. You know what I mean? You got to be one of the good guys. Actually, I found out that our stream got suspended for 30 days live on the podcast.
Is this your account? Oh, your account is currently suspended. To view more information about your enforcement, file an appeal. Okay.
Oh my God! It got banned for encouraging or glorifying extreme violence.
Whoa.
That's fucking... Wow. That's Hassan.
It's absolutely heaven after taking one. You've never had one. I know all of the people who have consumed the Leon pill. You are not one of them.
Content that's on your platform that he didn't get in trouble for.
I know that because I hand them out myself. No one gets an Amazon delivery of the Leon pill.
Holy fuck!
How long has it been?
Well, it should be only a day ban, right? In theory.
In theory, it should be no ban because it's his content.
Guys, I got a 30-day ban.
30 days?
30 day, and I didn't even say 30-day ban. I mean, it was worth it to do this just for this. I'm surprised that they're this pathetic.
Yeah, because I genuinely am too. That's a manual ban too.
Now, after our appeal was denied, the story started to go viral for its blatant, obvious, laughably absurd hypocrisy, at which point they panicked and unbanned our stream with an apology. We're so sorry.
Probably a bootleg pill. Yeah, he did consume a bootleg pill. He might need to go to the hospital.
For the inconvenience. We made the wrong decision. Well, somebody made the wrong decision manually twice. You want to fucking explain that shit? So here we are, where it's acceptable to call child protective services on people as an act of political protest on a website, Reddit, in which they do not care, they protect it, they enable it. I have a meeting with CPS on Wednesday where they're going to talk to my fucking children. Twitch is banning us for showing Hassan promoting terrorism. Ban me for 30 days, no punishment for him. What the fuck is going on? As I prepare to meet CPS agents to talk to our children, I wonder, at what point has this gone too far? And how much worse can it get before something is done about it?
On whose account, though? Do you get to fucking make that call, or do like the people on, social media get to make that call of what you should do and not do? Because in the eyes of dumbasses, your kids won't remember it, and if you respond, you're the dipshit because you're feeding the trolls. But yet, if this same dumbass shit were to happen to individuals who make those claims, all of a sudden, all that logic gets thrown out of the fucking window. All of it gets thrown out of the fucking window. Why did I get sent a Noah Samson video?
If you like my videos and want to help me make more of them, denialist or Hassan Piker. In this video, H3 Productions released a video called Content Nuke Hassan Piker. In this video, the host, YouTuber Ethan.
If I sit here for this video is an hour long, I'm sitting here playing a football game that gives me induced fucking stress because the content is nothing but a money-hungry fucking situation. And if I have to hear this fucker who tends to routinely get shit wrong because he opens his fucking mouth try to shame others for criticizing how fucking poor people end up covering shit, I'm going to run up a wall. Are you gonna watch that Johnny Somali finally getting put in a slammer? No, because he's not there yet. I don't care about anything unless he gets put in yet. I don't give a fuck about anything said about that man until he gets thrown in the fucking jail. Because if this motherfucker is able to walk, we're gonna have a funny fucking problem of people thinking, all right, I could do more shit that'll get more attention and more traction. And if he's not in jail, I don't give a fuck.
Klein alleges that the political streamer Hassan Piker is an extremist that supports terrorism and terrorist groups.
And over time, I started to learn that my co-host, he really likes terrorists.
Promotes anti-Semitism and is radicalizing his viewers to do the same. He accuses Hassan of being a rape denialist and goes on to accuse him of prolonging what he calls the Israel-Palestine conflict with his radical views.
This conflict will never end until people realize that Palestinian liberation and Israeli security are not mutually exclusive. You need both. And it can be done, but not while people like Hassan lie, propagandize, and incite hate. It's people like him, ironically, that prolong the conflict indefinitely.
In this video, Ethan also criticizes Twitch, the platform that Hassan streams on, accusing the company of having a systemic problem of anti-Semitism. He cites the company's open support of Hassan, its sponsorship of a live event that Ethan claims was anti-Semitic.
I feel like this is indefensible, blatant, obvious anti-Semitism, and this was greenlit by Twitch to appear on their main stage.
And its alleged discrimination against Jews through a recent ban on new account signups from Israel. So I'm going to tip my hand a bit here and say at the outset that this video is quite possibly the worst video I've ever seen. It's
I fucking hate this world. I hate the people in it. I hate you goddamn streamers. I hate you goddamn wannabe sycophants that fucking sit online and think you know everything about a fucking subject when you clearly fucking do not. How in the fuck are you going to be so brazen to sit there and fucking say that this shit is just blatantly one of the worst videos you've ever seen? It was verified that these fuckers at Twitch was doing this shit to another fucking country. What are you talking about? I hate all of these people. I hate each and every one of them. I hate each and every one of them. I hate this one. I hate this one. I hate this one. And I hate this one. These are all dumb fuck individuals. Each and every one of them is a dumb fuck individual who has a dumb fuck way of thinking, and their dumb fuck logic gets them in dumb fuck situations that they don't know how to get their dumb fuck asses out of. And it brings me immense glee watching these dumb fucks try to navigate and pretend to be civil human beings, and it don't fucking work. Yes, I heard about the fucking track runner who fucking ran a fucking, I don't know what that was, to the back of somebody's head and then claimed people are being mean. Why you hate the narc boy? Let me give you a fucking crash course reason as to why I despise this motherfucker and his dipshit sentences and the way he structures each and every one of them. This fucking moron will spend days, weeks, hours at a time fucking talking about pedophiles, and then when it's a pedophile that's close in connection with him in some small fucking way, all of a sudden he pretends like he has a fucking life. All of a sudden, instead of spending 5 hours dedicated to the shit, all he's got is about maybe 2 minutes, 20 minutes at fucking most. And what sent me up a fucking wall is that this same dipshit is sitting here fucking saying, hey, Ethan, you respond to all this shit where these people are fucking calling CPS on your kids. You're kind of a dipshit, bro. You're a dipshit responding. Yet this is the same motherfucker who was having conniption fits and genuinely concerned when a motherfucker named Salvo Pancakes was running around doxing him. So which the fuck is it? Are you a dipshit or are you an actual fucking human being? Because I'm fucking confused. Dumb bitch sitting here saying, hey, you know, your kid's not really gonna remember all this shit and remember it because, you know, they 3 and 5 years old. So who gives a fuck that they're gonna be interviewed by some grown fucking man that they don't fucking know? And then this dipshit, all this shit going on is fucking ridiculous. And why are they all white? See, black people just steal. White people are the ones that say the dumb. Black people hit other black people, then cry when you catch them doing it. I just hurt all of my fucking knuckle. I just hurt my knuckle because I spent however fucking long just now beating it. My fucking hand hurts. God damn it. Nastiest work. Nastiest of fucking work. You understand me? Nastiest of fucking work. Nastiest of fucking work. Disastrous levels of fucking work here. You understand me? Is your equipment okay? Fuck my equipment. I can't remember my goddamn head. The fuck are you yelling at me? Because you're an inconsistent white man. And I want you to know that. You're an inconsistent white man. Need some milk. I need some fucking weed. Fuck milk. And why is there a bot in my Twitch chat? You ought to be ashamed of yourself for trying me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for trying me. I am golly smacked right now. I am on fire right now. I am on fire right now. Jesus Christ. I am on fire right now. This is amazing.
Just no. Absolutely no. YouTube, find the people who take that. Markers definitely called us. And then on top of that, if I'm going to be brutally honest, is it fucked up that the snarkers definitely called CPS on the Kleins? Absolutely. Inexcusable behavior. Those people need to be locked the fuck up for calling in a false tip like that. But I'm hearing through the grapevine that Ethan wants to go protest the outside of Reddit HQ and is trying to, like, find the people who called CPS on him and put them on blast on his YouTube channel. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. How about we don't do that?
I'm gonna kill you, Chris. It's a horrendous take. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? I don't want you to explain it better. You have already sinned! What is with you white people and your fucking opinions? Stop! You know what? I'm gonna start calling the police. Every time I have to see a white person's fucking opinion. Every time I have to hear a white person's fucking opinion, I'm just gonna call the police. They're going to arrest me for bothering them, but I don't give a fuck. Like, they're going to arrest me for this shit. Like, but me don't give a fuck. I'm satiated. I'm sanguine right now. I'm sanguine at this. I'm sanguine at what I feel right now. I feel at peace. I don't give a fuck about Boogie. Boogie some fat fucking slob with HIV and a false medical diagnosis. You fucks running around speaking on how a father responds to his kids being involved in bullshit YouTube beef makes me wince. You people are disturbing. You people are fucking disturbing. I hope Ethan buries these fucks 6 feet under. And I won't care. Why? Because your dipshit unwritten rules, your gay ass fucking logic, and the way you all look like you need to fucking shower upset my working nervous system. You are all sewer rats. You, sewer rats. You hear me? Sewer rats.
Plagued with factual errors, misrepresentations, contradictions, and overt pro-Israel Bush-era U.S. State Department propaganda.
Can somebody tell me why Hassan condoned the rape of rich white women? I don't know why I put white in there, but you know, black people don't have no money, so you know.
For a more thorough breakdown of all of this video's problems, I'd recommend the YouTube channel Bad Empanada. He's
the motherfucker who's probably running around saying he called CPS on this man's kids. The motherfucker who proudly is going around saying he called CPS on a man's kids. Like, I think I broke my fucking knuckle. I just want y'all to know that. It's like the pain never went away. I am golly smacked. I am devastated right now. I am in anguish. I am in pain. All of it. That's karma for saying I can't bake. You can't. I have no proof of it. And how the fuck could anybody who has a fucking Princess Tiana profile picture know how to make anything besides regret and shame? Like, come on now. Like, if you and I are gonna be something, let's be fucking for real. Like, if we're gonna be something right now, let's be fucking for real. When in human history did anybody with a Princess Tiana profile picture know how to do anything besides just be a fucking horrendous human being? Shut don't go up. So that's another deduction of how you don't make no goddamn sense. Okay? Princess Tiana can bake. Them half-ass beignets. See, you motherfuckers look at cartoon food and think it's delectable. That's why your teeth not straight. That's why my knuckle broken. That's why you can't cook. That's why you stall. That's why you can't cook. Motherfucker bake shit and think it's sugar. Like, fuck off. You motherfuckers ought to be ashamed of your fucking selves. You hear me? You ought to be ashamed. You ought to be ashamed of your fucking selves. Is Shane Dawson still alive? Or am I... That's why your mama dead? Excuse me. That's why my grandmother is dead. Like, get them right. If you're gonna pick one of the mothers, go with the one that's actually dead. Okay? Make it hurt. Make the sensation bleed upon itself. You heathen of the night. Bro, Princess Tiana is not a good princess. She's black. Like, what are you saying? A fucking Princess and the Frog movie could not come out today. I just want y'all to know that. That's another one. That's another one that's like, yeah, that can't come out today. That's another one. That's another one where it's like, yeah, that movie can't come out today, and we all know why. They gonna see that shit and be like, "What the fuck you turned the Princess and the Frog black? How dare you disrespect the legacy of that iconic character nobody gave a fuck about?" It came out in 2009. Damn, it's almost like I said that shit can't come out today. Damn. You know how you fucking petulant online freaks say 2016 was a different time, even though it wasn't? 2009 is way different from 2025. Disney would put Tiana in a wheelchair. It's crazy. Wasn't Princess and the Frog like the last Disney movie that fucking had like hand-drawn animation? Or am I misremembering? Am I misremembering? I feel like I might be misremembering. One of those fucking movies came out that was like the last ones that fucking did hand-drawn. Because they tried so desperately to make this shit matter. And it's like the movie didn't fail. At least I don't think. I don't know. According to Google, it was that the last Disney movie that they fucking hand drew? Because I remember they fucking said that shit. That, oh, this I don't remember which movie. This is the last movie that they used hand-drawn animation for. And everything else just became lazy. Just became lazy fucking work by lazy fucking people. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm out of breath. What is so good about crumble cookie? Nothing! Nothing is good about crumble cookie. Nothing. 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 If you eat crumble cookie, your taste buds are shit and you lick. Like, nothing is good about crumble cookie. Zero is good about crumble cookie. Zero is good about crumble cookie. Zero. You hear me? Zero, your hero. I am in so much pain. Like, what the fuck? Those cookies suck. About time your black ass have a fucking opinion that's worth the damn. You and Rosa Parks, the fucking reason we... Now, if y'all want some real cookies, y'all can go get some insomnia cookies. Y'all need to go find that spot called Insomnia Cookies. I'll agree with you on 5% of things. What are you talking about? You agree with me on everything I say because I am black and you are also black. Ahsoka, I do not have fucking time for you right now. Because you're going to sit there and tell me some shit I don't give a fuck about. You got a bad habit of doing that shit. Leon in Pain is 1,000% savage aura. You talk like your bottom lip is chapped. You might want to do something about that. I was about to ask about Insomnia. Insomnia Cookies has the best fucking cookies that aren't those fucking great American cookie cakes. It's not up for fucking conversation. If you fucking disagree with me, I'm sending you to Canada. Your knuckle is chapped. Your lip is chapped. Which one is more noticeable? Ah, okay. Nah, don't delete it now! Yeah, that's right. Put that fucking comment back, bum. You put that fucking comment back where you found it, bum. Oh, I just cracked my knuckle and now I feel better. I just cracked my knuckle. Call you. What am I calling you for? The fuck do you want, Chris? This motherfucker called me like 20 minutes ago. Oh, now he doesn't want to. He fucking bombards my fucking Discord telling me call him and now he doesn't want to fucking answer. See the type of shit I go through? See the type of shit I go through as a black YouTuber in the year 2025? I am golly smacked. I am enraged. I am in pain, a little delirious. But what matters truly are the friends we made along the fucking way. You probably either just jammed or dislocated. It wouldn't be the first time. I have dislocated my thumb before. Doing what? Oh, nothing. Just waving it around willy-nilly and it connected to the wall and dislocated. Oh, to be 13 years old. You know those 13-year-olds. They get into so much mischief, fucking waving their arms around and fucking dislocating somehow only their fucking thumb. Oh, the youth. Oh, the youth. Oh, the youth. I tell you how children are fascinating when it comes to like things that happen to other children. I used to play baseball and I guess the legion of people didn't have like an understanding of keeping kids separated enough to where they don't get hit. So this is one guy, he was on our team and he had to like wait his turn to be at bat. And then the fucker, hold on. What? No, fucker, you called me. What? What? Hold on, shut up. They can't hear you. Shut up! They can't hear you. No, because I'm not I don't fucking work Discord. Fuck you. Shut up! 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 Let me fucking work.
That's working.
Yeah, you see my dick?
No, I don't wanna. It's probably tiny.
What do you want?
I stand by that take. 10 toes down.
Horrendous fucking take.
Don't give a fuck. Here's why.
I don't give a fuck either. Horrendous fucking take.
All right, that's fine. But here's why.
Here's
why.
Hey, you
but here's
explain it.
why.
I'm not changing my stance.
That's
Horrendous
fine.
take.
But here's why.
Horrendous
this
take.
is the problem.
I wanna hear
That's
your
fine.
white man take.
Okay, so you say
Your white
explain
man
it and
take
then
infringes upon my black rights. I am a black woman. This is Women's History Month.
A black woman speaking. I have to be quiet.
Right.
But hear me out.
Shut up. I fought to sit anywhere on the bus. Motherfuckers like you trying to keep me to the back.
Well, you had a car the whole time and lied, but you know.
That's besides the point.
Okay. Listen, the reason I am saying it realistically is not because I'm defending anything or being inconsistent. What I am trying to say
Where the fuck is my 5-hour stream about that Asian school shooter?
Let me finish. You're not letting me finish what the fuck you yelled at me for in the first place. That 10 toes down is because nothing's ever going to change with these fucking companies. Protesting outside of Reddit isn't going to do shit. Boogie's attempted to do that with Sam and Tolkien. It took them 5 to 7 years to get rid of that fucking Reddit. Ain't going to change. But hold on, let me finish.
I don't give a fuck.
Ethan is
Fuck
doing something
Boogie.
that Boogie didn't.
Fuck
He ain't
Boogie.
a bitch.
Fuck
Ethan's
Boogie.
actually
I don't give a fuck
subpoenaing these
about
people.
no fucking Boogie. I don't give
You
a
need
fuck
to
about
understand
no
that that is an
Boogie. I
example.
don't
That is
give a
called
fuck.
using a reference.
Boogie's fat.
Leon.
I don't give a fuck about
oh
fat
my
people.
God. And
I don't
Ethan
give a
used to be
fuck.
fat too.
Used to
Ethan
be. He's not fat now, so he's a part of common society. He's a part of normal society. You're the one who wants fat people in indoctrination camps, and you're defending
Yeah, I
fat
want them in
people.
fucking
You ought to
camps.
be ashamed.
I
of
ain't
your fucking
defending
self.
fat people.
What is wrong with you?
I ain't defending it.
You gotta give this lifestyle up, Bookie.
Everything that these people are doing on the Snark Reddit is fucked.
And I want them all burned.
I want them all to die too.
I want Twitch held accountable. I want Reddit held accountable. Because on what fucking goddamn planet do we go around bringing kids into beef?
It ain't gonna happen. Here's why. They're not gonna do shit. Twitch hasn't done shit about anything involving shit like this before. Reddit has done this shit for years. They won't fucking change.
My
the only
dick's
thing to
falling
do
off.
is to scare the absolute fuck out of the people using these websites. And Ethan going and subpoenaing this Snark Reddit is fucking gold. That's what he should be doing. Then you have assholes like Adam McIntyre and Paige fucking Christie that is defending the Snark Reddit.
And you!
No, I never at one point defended the Snark Reddit. That is a fucked up place. Those people are fucked. That place is worse than anything Kiwi Farms with Dogspin has done.
You defend transgenders.
Yeah, okay.
And their transgender porn.
No, I don't.
You
Not at
also
all.
cried over a porn star dying, and I'm
You
still
cried about the
concerned
porn
about
star
you for
dying.
that.
You can't change that on me.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
But you understand, like, I get you say horrendous take, but that is my position. I'm
No, I don't
flattered.
understand that.
He's-
Still a
he's
horrendous
fucking-
take.
All right,
You can
so
explain,
to me how that's horrendous.
You can explain that shit 50 ways from Sunday. I'm going
That's
to
fine.
still
Explain
sit
it
here
to
and
me.
say
Explain how it's
take.
horrendous.
And
Okay,
who the
how?
fuck is Paige Chris? You know why? Because I like seeing companies face a fucking issue when they
Problem
allow
is, companies ain't
Shut
gonna.
up!
They ain't gonna.
When they promote horrendous shit. So, first of all, you don't even know if this motherfucker's actually going to stand outside of Reddit's fucking headquarters. That's
But
number
that is
one.
a dramatic fucking thing to say, and I used an offhand comment
You
about
said that.
He does that.
Did. Wait a minute.
Yes,
Did Ethan say
he
it?
said that. He said.
Did Ethan say he has the plan to stand outside Reddit's
he said
headquarters?
I'm gonna do shows outside of Reddit headquarters. And I was
Guess
like,
what?
that's a
He's
fucking
free and clear
crazy
to do
trip.
it. He's free and clear to do it.
And it's not gonna change shit.
It's free and
Ain't
clear
gonna
to do
change
it.
anything. He's
He's
clear
gonna
to
get a
do
point
it.
across.
Looks
It's wonderful.
crazy.
He's gonna get a point
Looks crazy.
across. Defending your kids looks crazy. Fuck, call me
No.
insane, and I ain't got no
Right.
kids.
And that was
I ain't got
before
nothing
the
but
kids.
dried
That
semen
was before
everywhere
the kids.
and on your face.
That was before the CPS where he said I'm gonna protest Reddit.
I don't give a fuck. Now you got a reason.
You know, you're just completely.
He got a
fucking
reason
wrong.
now. He got a reason now. I don't give a fuck what YouTubers
If
say.
he does, that's fine. If he doesn't,
I don't give a fuck.
Whatever.
Where's my
But personally
5-hour
for
stream
me, I
about
think that's not
Asians who
enough.
shoot up school?
Asians that shoot up schools. I'm pretty sure the news does that all the time.
No. Where's your stream on it?
Where's
I want
my
Chris's
stream about it?
input. I want Chris's input. Not some half-ass 5-minute statement saying, "Oh, it's fucked up." No. I want that fucking top tier Kristen Art content. I want the calories, the sustenance. I want that. I want the sustenance
You don't give
of a Kristen Art
You
stream.
just want to see me suffer. That's the problem. You want to see me like
fucking
actually
talk about,
suffer?
You talk about art community pedos. You talk about iDubbbz getting cucked by his wife. You talk about Tipster calling you a British cigarette. And now
I never talked about that. I told you and you brought it up.
Now you want to complain about?
I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining.
You want to
Literally
see
ain't
me
complaining.
suffer?
It's called
You want to
joke,
see me
asshole.
suffer?
Now I wish the state. What Doc did is fucked. He
No,
is a fucking
say it
individual for
here.
that shit.
I want 5
No,
hours of you
I'm-
saying it.
I
No,
ain't doing
no,
5
no,
hours.
no,
I ain't
no,
doing
no,
5 hours. That ain't happening.
no,
I ain't doing 5
no.
hours.
No. Now what the fuck did this black bitch say?
Which one?
Fuck, Adam McIntyre.
How about you go?
No,
look at Paige
you
Christie's
send it to
snark
me.
Video. How about you do that?
How about
you
I
look
what?
at Paige Christie's snark video?
Is this the one that she already uploaded?
That's the one that me and you were watching, and we were both like, "This is horrendous." I watched the rest of that video.
I didn't watch that.
You
All I
watched
watched
that
was like the
section with
Nick
me. No,
Giardia part.
we were watching it together. That section about it, and you said that shit is horrendous. That you said Paige had a horrendous take.
Yes, all you YouTubers have horrendous takes.
Yeah,
you're
but
all
hers
horrible.
is
You're
bad.
all horrible people.
You're
She's-
also a YouTuber.
She's fat. What the?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Paige Christie.
Yeah, she's fat. Like what?
Jesus Christ.
With Adam, like he's fucked in the head for this shit.
Who?
Adam McIntyre. He's one of those T channel guys. He's that skinny white kid that's like, Gila tried to kill me or threatened to kill me or
I'm
something.
glad you added that context as if that's supposed to make me remember who the fuck that is.
Yeah, my bad. I forget you don't know this shit.
Ew.
Yeah.
He's
that guy.
Are we watching this? Let's watch it.
He's pro. He's like super pro snark.
right, everyone,
Like he's been like saying, yeah, this subreddit's great. All these people are great. Ethan's a horrible person. Like he's just been eating that shit up.
He looked like if Will Smith was August Alsina's biggest rival. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How do I
Like
put this shit on the screen? Shut up. Stop talking to
Everything
me.
involving Adam is fucking garbage.
Stop talking to me.
Everything involving Adam in this coverage
You
is
offend
trash.
me. You stench.
Also, I like how Monster Hunter has a little window now for Discord, and I can have it play on the game on the side.
Stop lying to your fucking audience about you being
I'm
sick.
literally playing
it.
it.
Admit that
I
you were
was
just
sick.
playing Monster
I
Hunter.
was
Admit
sick.
it. Admit that you were just sitting there.
Hold on. You don't need to know my fucking background life when I get fucking ill like that.
Oh,
You
yeah?
don't need to know shit.
Oh, yeah? Then why did you tell me?
I told you because you're a friend of mine.
Oh, God. Friendship over. You're lying to the YouTube audience. How
I'm
dare
not
you?
lying to them.
You were not sick. You were playing Monster Hunter. Just fucking admit that you were doing
I
that.
was sick. You're fucking dick. You're a fucking dick. You know that? Why am I
Of
even friends
anyone.
with you? I
Of
always
anyone.
forget.
You know why you're friends with me, motherfucker? Because I'm real. I hold you accountable for your fucking shit. Also, fucking white people alert! This entire stream has been nothing but white people. Where's the fucking diversity around here?
I told you, Paige Christie black. Denim's Arab.
That's
Ish.
not. If that's an Arab,
Arab-ish.
I'm a
Arab-ish.
part of the KKK if she's Arab.
Did you see the clip where he was like, I'm going to sue Denims? And she was like, I'm not going to back down. 1, I'm Arab. 2, I'm a woman. And everyone's like, huh?
There's no fucking way this grown ass adult said that.
Yes, she did. I have to find you the fucking tweet then. Hold
There's
on.
no way this grown. Is this it?
Enjoy
Is this it?
Hold on.
Is this it?
Let me
look at the screen, dipshit.
Denim says, yes.
About me in general. 1, because like Arab. 2, because woman. 3, because I won't just fold. Because he's trying to bully me. I'm not going to just fold and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm never going to say anything mean again. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't play that game. And I think it's pissed him off enough that he's now trying to connect me to the CPS thing, even
Oh yes, I will connect you to it.
I want to just
I will
immediately
connect
jump
you
into today's
to
video
it.
because it's so frustrating what is going on. So Ethan Klein and Eli Klein will not stop harassing me. Like, we talked about this
That's
a lot
crazy.
specifically over the last year, but they will not leave me alone. Like, they will not stop throwing me into their
Wait.
They will
Can
not
you
stop
pause for a
trying
second?
to cause problems with.
Isn't
Like,
this the
serious.
dude who like cried justifiably.
Yeah, so have you noticed, like, am I the only one that's going to notice this right now? Isn't he acting like he did with Colleen? He's like, Colleen never left me alone. Her fans never left me alone. She treated me like shit. They're stalking me. While Adam makes multiple videos on them constantly and promotes the snark Reddit that ended up calling CPS on Ethan's fucking family.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody who does reviews on rape and then doesn't want to talk about rape when it's somebody he knows.
And then
I don't
ultimately,
review
at
on
the end
rape.
of the day, we
I
just
don't
have
review
this
rape.
rotation of every couple months.
So sorry, pedophilia.
H3 will do something in an attempt to try, I don't know, take me out or something like that, right? And there's a pattern here that people aren't picking up on that I want to bring to the forefront because it's happening to me from them. So I know what's happening, but from a viewer's standpoint, maybe you just see every couple months, oh, Ethan and Eli are coming for Adam again, and you can't really piece it together because, again, it's not happening to you, so you're not following it as closely. But basically, let me set the scene. So Ethan drops the Hassan Nook, the content video on...
It's because you white people always look wrong.
...on Hassan, right? And in that video, he brings up that the H3 snark were calling CP...
It's H! Where the fuck do you people get H from?
I don't know, man. It's supposed to be pronounced he. Like, that was literally the original channel name. They used H3 instead of he. Like, that was their fucking way of using he, but their own way. Fucking weird.
That's even worse.
Yeah, it's not a good name.
He's Irish? Well, he's the fucking reason why my Shrek is not my Shrek anymore.
That's Scottish, idiot.
Shrek will no longer be Shrek is Love or Life until I get the proper Shrek back. And I will not stand for any of this. Woke indoctrination of Hollywood is gone too far, and I'm very upset about this.
DEI in Hollywood. Zendaya is Shrek's daughter.
The DEI has dangerfied my fucking Shrek. I'm not saying that fucking word. It dangerfied my fucking Shrek. Chris, I'm like
Zendaya
this close
is the
to
daughter, bro.
It's not how you pronounce a fucking name.
Zendaya, bro.
It's Zendaya. Fuck you.
Zendaya. I'm sorry, I'm white. Listen, I'm white. I can't help it. Can't pronounce these silly names.
This is the most ass backwards stream matter of fact, Chris, I'm glad you fucking said that. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. You presented an interesting opportunity for me.
Why the fuck didn't you why you are so schizophrenic with your live streams, you know that? Like you're off and on, like just depending on what the fuck happens at the moment.
Do you think I give a fuck?
You have no consistency. You're fucking trash.
That's why you fucking people like watching, baby. It's because I can keep this shit interesting, babies. Ooh, the sustenance. I need my fucking head examined.
Yeah, you do. Like, genuinely. Do you
That's
need
why
help?
Your wife left you. I'm not fucking arguing with people like you.
I don't got a wife.
I thought you were dating that
Tie it
YouTuber.
down. No, I'm dating no YouTubers.
Aren't you dating that one fucking YouTuber?
No, you and King are like fucking making up lies, bro. Like,
I'm not perpetuating that lie. Like, if you're
yes,
happy
you
with somebody,
fucking are.
You're
You're
happy with
actually
them.
doing it right now.
If you're happy in a relationship, Chris, there's nothing wrong
There
with that.
is
and
no
I'm genuinely
relationship.
fucking happy for you. Like, I don't
There is no
understand.
relationship.
I don't
Stop
understand why you
Are you
wouldn't
dating
wanna admit
fucking
that
Are you
wouldn't-
dating Peachy?
No.
Shut the fuck up then.
Me saying no to that is somehow a win for you,
And I'm saying no too, and you keep dragging it on.
but you're lying. Everyone knows I'm not dating Peachy.
Nobody, I am not dating anybody online in the
Like,
community,
everyone
another content
knows.
creator.
These motherfuckers fantasy booked Peachy in the army, and I've been devastated ever since. Chris, can you do me a favor?
No.
You're going to do it. I need you to look at the screen on Discord and pronounce this word.
I can't.
Mm.
Actually, I literally can't.
I wonder why.
I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
Is
They
that
got
a
white people who
street
can pronounce
somewhere?
this. Yes, this is a street. This is an actual street.
In America?
Yes.
In what city?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. That shit's French as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you sit here,
bro,
so when
I'm
you
a
fucking
real
sit
American.
here,
I don't read French.
bro, you're Italian.
Yeah, I choose not to read the French.
You deserve to be castrated.
PS on his children.
The French deserve to
Now,
die.
He then goes on to make this that
I don't understand how a grown man is complaining about another grown man while wearing a shirt that says chronically online.
this is because of Hassan, because of Trisha Paytas, and because of Adam McIntyre. Now,
Man, I
first
wonder
and
why,
foremost,
Adam.
Leon, pronounce the word. It's Chapatulas. It's Chapatulas.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that.
I'm telling you, it's Chapatulas.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Say it.
No.
Why not?
Out of pure spite, I just won't now.
It's because you're an illiterate fucking American.
Yep, same as you.
No, I'm well educated and well versed. I have a high school and a college degree.
I bet you got a GED.
Never. You think I am
Never.
you?
No, I didn't get a GED.
Yeah, that's not true.
Mm-mm.
You have a tendency to lie about things, so you know.
No,
you,
I didn't
you
get.
li-
What kind of asshole would get a GED when he goes to a fucking decent school?
You lied about not having a girlfriend. You lied
I
about
don't
not saying
have a
the
girlfriend.
N-word. So it's just like.
I've never lied about not saying the N-word.
So you
Excuse me, I've
admit
never
that
lied
you are a
about
racist who says the N-word.
Not a racist. I've gotten the pass to say it. I don't say it to black people. In a derogatory manner. Never.
So
You'll
you say
never
it
catch me do that.
as a term of endearment.
I would say depending.
So you're saying the hard R to endear
No,
black people.
with the A. With the A, never the R.
Never the R, huh?
Never the R. I've
Critical
never said
Shogun,
the
are you
R.
still here? Is that still on your Twitter?
Yeah, it's an A, not an R. You screamed it like uninterrupted on a
Never
live
done
stream.
that. Never
Yes,
did
you
that.
did. The In Praise of Shadows video was demonetized because of you.
For what?
And also confusing forgot to fucking edit it out. Who gave me the pass? Leon did. He just pretends he doesn't.
Did not do that.
Yes, you did.
I remember your dumb ass read my messages and
I did.
just read nigga and just was like, oh, he gave me the pass. No, I didn't. You lying scoundrel.
No, all right. So those are after you gave me the pass. Totally
Incorrect
different.
again.
Not incorrect again. Why are you making up lies right now?
Incorrect again.
Just want to say that.
Listen,
did
I'm
I
part of
ever
the
see
black
anything about
white
CPS
people.
on there? No.
I'm
Was the
Italian.
first time I ever heard about that when Ethan said about it? Yes. Do I have any involvement in that at all? No. And the
Yes,
fact that
yes, you do,
Ethan
Adam.
can just lie to his audience and have my comments be filled with hundreds of people being like, oh my god, you are the reason that Ethan's children are being harassed. I can't believe that you called CPS on
You're one
Ethan's children.
factor
And I'm
of
like,
it.
I don't even have an American number. I can't even do that. So here's the thing. This is what Ethan does specifically to me. He will throw out these claims or say claims and attach me to them and hope that his rabid fan base will run with them, which they do, right? But the problem is with Ethan, why we keep having to do this is because I will not be silenced by Ethan Klein. I will always call out what he's doing. So, yes, he said that in his
Wait,
original
Leon,
video,
can
and I
you
was
pause?
like, what the goddamn hell?
So he's gonna kind of like say, "I'll never back down to Ethan." So you're okay with using the snark Reddit and promoting the snark Reddit that led to the CPS being called and promoting the Reddit because you have a grudge with Ethan. So you're okay with that then, Adam? Which is what Ethan's trying to say, that you have perpetuated this. That's why you're a part of this, Adam. Congratulations. You figured out why Ethan called you out, Adam. Good job. Sorry,
My
I just get
balls
annoyed when
hot.
Adam does this.
My comments are being filled with people being like, I can't believe you would call CPS on Ethan's children, which is just like crazy. And Ethan is now on this entire harassment campaign against me because he is saying about how I made a video on the H3 snark whenever Ethan Klein was copyright striking the H3 snark for uploading clips. Yep, that is a video I made. And you know why I will quote Reddits, subreddits when I make videos? Because they're the ones that compile all the
I just realized I have this shit labeled as Marvel Rivals on my fucking Twitch.
Nice. Also, that whole defense of being like, well, I defended them from the copyright strike thing. Ethan's brought that up multiple times. The copyright strikes were due to the fact that they were clipping out stuff expressly to not get to take views away from the channel, which hurts the monetization. And on top of that, they were also setting up websites for restreams that would take views away from the H3 channel so they can clip those and post it on the channel for their own gain. which
the
is a
evidence. Now,
violation
what's
of
shocking
DMCA.
to me about this is Ethan Klein is acting like me shouting out the H3 snark is some crazy, nasty, out of this world thing that has never been done before, which is so crazy considering that when Ethan Klein would go live, you would literally see Trishyland as his most suggested website, which was the website that were doxing and harassing Trisha Paytas every single day. That subreddit. So it's confusing to me
Ethan's
that
dick
the
for that.
audience and Ethan are really coming at me under that one statement that I made about the H3 snark and shouting them out for the research that they had done, right? When Ethan Klein literally is a child of these snark Reddits, he was such an avid member of Trishyland that it would show up in his suggested anytime he went live. His content has been directly funded by snark pages. And also, the funniest thing to me about Ethan Klein's hypocrisy is that the H3 Productions subreddit, the H3 subreddit, is known online as the most toxic, nasty place in the entire world. It's one of the biggest subreddits. They have the worst moderation over there, and it's
Yeah, I think Detroit, Michigan is dirtier than that, but all right.
known for directly harassing and attacking people. It's been known as this for many years. Many years. I cannot stress that enough, right? So between Ethan Klein literally using snarks to make content, being such an avid member of the Trishyland Reddit that it would show up on his homepage every time he would go live, and also the fact that the H3 Productions Reddit is one of the nastiest places in the entire world, it just is crazy to me that he is willing to make such a false statement about me with the H3 snark, which I have no involvement in. I'm a content creator that, like Ethan, has used snarks in the past for content, which is crazy to me, right? So basically, that's what started all this. Ethan then started really going crazy the last couple days of me. And the reason I haven't made a video sooner is because I have been doing shows. I just did London 2 nights ago, and it was really fun. Thank you to everyone who went there. But basically, I want to talk and paint the picture of what is going on. So ever since he posted that nuke video on Hassan, Ethan has been making comments about me literally on most of their streams, right? He focuses on Trisha Paytas, Hassan, and Adam McIntyre. And even a lot of H3 fans are confused as to why I'm being involved in this. The problem is, you have to know that Ethan Klein has been trying to get rid of me and get me in a scandal for a very long time. So I want to show this clip from literally like yesterday, I think, of Ethan Klein and Ela
not
talking
that
about me,
account.
in which Ela says she wants me to disappear. I'm like the lowest scum of the earth, and I'm
Not
like,
the-
where is
not
this? Like,
the
how is this even
allegedly
warranted?
Angelo
like,
account.
You are just flat out, both of you, harassing me, and you have been for a very long time, and we're gonna get to it. Like, you are both like double my age, probably over double my age, and you just harass me.
Do you know what I'm about to say, Chris?
Honestly, they defended that stupid video by that fat chick. How many are you gonna bring up the fact of how many times they've made videos on Ethan?
No.
Is that what you're about to do?
No.
No. What are you gonna do?
Isn't this dipshit logic for him too? Like,
In what
you talk
context?
about all these people. Does that mean you're harassing them?
Good point.
What fat person did he defend?
Remember that video that Nick went over? It was like the video on H3, and it was like psychoanalyzing all of the members of the show.
No.
That fat. Fuck, what was that? Scroll up. I need to remember
Here,
the video.
I'm like the lowest scum of
Fuck,
the earth, and I'm
she
like,
was a
where is
teacher
this?
or
Like, how
something.
is this even warranted? Like, you are just flat out, both of you, harassing me, and you have been for a very long time, and we're gonna get to it. Like, you are both like double my age, probably over double my age, and you just harass me.
Oh no, not the age shit. Adam, you aren't a fucking minor during the Colleen Ballinger shit. You're an adult.
How old is he?
He's in. I think he's in his 20s now at this fucking point. Mika's rhetoric. Thank you for Mika. I forgot the fucking name. That bitch is so forgettable.
There you go, hating women again.
Yeah, especially fat women.
You don't know how to get his shit up, bro.
I just don't like fat women.
This motherfucker's 21 years old, apparently, and you talk about people's ages, bro. Like, calm down.
He's an adult. This is the thing. He was fighting people like as a minor. So the only defense he has is like, you're twice my age, even though he's a grown adult now.
So this is on like a couple days ago their stream.
But someone like Adam especially, who's like on record being like, I respect Snark.
Adam McIntyre needs to just like disappear. That guy is a piece of shit, like of the lowest order.
This is like the lamest insult I've heard. You just disappear. You suck. I think this shit about Chris, he needs to disappear.
I never even stood by him when he talked bad about
buddy.
Trisha having a kid and called him like the spawn of Satan.
This is my favorite thing ever, right? Ela, first of all, such a crazy fucking woman, by the way. Ela, holy shit, you're unhinged. You're unhinged. Oh my god.
How?
Why the fuck did you silence Ethan? Ethan Klein, who loves to talk shit about me, you silenced him. Look at this.
Adam McIntyre needs to just like disappear. That guy is a piece of shit, like of the lowest order.
Ela's fucking crazy. How have you even silenced Ethan? Ethan went, oh, for fuck's sake. Ela, you're crazy. Anyways, I love that Ela keeps bringing up my tweet about Malibu Barbie, Trisha Paytas's baby, whenever Queen Elizabeth had died, and I said, oh my god, the spawn of Satan incoming, about Queen Elizabeth, and literally in London 2 days ago, we made these jokes about Queen Elizabeth again, because that's what they are, jokes about Queen Elizabeth. I love, and so Trisha, and a lot of people on the internet, because I didn't tweet it in the best way possible, were saying that I was calling Malibu Barbie the spawn of Satan. What's so funny about this is, years after that tweet has been posted, it has been clarified that that was about Queen Elizabeth. Me and Trisha have spoken about it. Me and Trisha are cool about it. Trisha gave me tickets to her New York show a couple weeks ago. I am meeting Trisha in a couple weeks. We were talking about me going out to her New York show. So me and Trisha are fine. Everyone involved is fine, except for H3, who will have to make a problem about things. They're trying to cause
Or maybe
problems
they
here.
aren't
Now, what this is
aware
actually
of that?
dealing with is you're going to see that Ela says that I'm not on H3's side anymore, which is so crazy to me. And they're saying that I'm flip-flopping to Trisha, and that I'm flip-flopping my opinions, and that I'm just not on their side anymore, and all like this. I'm going to let it play, and then I'm going to say something.
I never even stood by him when he talked bad about Trisha having a kid and called him like the spawn of Satan. He was supposedly on our side. I would never even.
I can't respect a man who drinks Fiji water. Like, I've seen the bottle twice.
That's your cutoff?
I can't. There's only so much I could tolerate in this fucking life.
They're eating the dogs.
This is like one of the biggest problems of fucking Adam is that he'll just
he drinks Fiji water. That's a fucking problem here. Like, what might be the fucking, what is wrong with people? Why are we as grown adults consuming Fiji water? These are like the actual issues here, not some gay dude being mad that a woman spoke. Like, Chris, how do you feel about women banning trans women from gyms? Do you think the trans women are being subjugated to fear and scrutiny?
Do you mean fear and scrutiny that they're like going to be genocided or something?
Yes, because they are.
I gotta keep my rep as a fake transphobe.
Dasani water is shit. Dasani water fucks with your bone structure. Please stop drinking that.
Don't drink that shit.
Co-sign that.
So that's what it's about.
If I see that fucking water bottle one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my mind.
He wasn't even on our side. There we go. That's what all this boils down to. H3 are angry that I'm not on their side, whatever that may mean, and they're bitter and attack me at every given fucking moment. And it's not okay. I'm sorry. It's not. It flat out is harassment at this stage.
Was disgusted by that statement too. But now he's back on Trisha's side.
So I love that they're saying about this like flip-flopping narrative of like, oh, whose side is he on? You know, blah 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 blah, whatever. But what H3.
Chris, whose side are you on?
It's kind of gay that Ethan always does do the side thing. Adam is right about that. I'm on Ethan's side because there's a whole group of people trying to take his kids away from him because they dared to criticize a guy who's pro-terrorism and denied rapes. Kind of an easy answer right there.
I don't know how you deny rape and also endorse it for women who are rich. It's like,
yeah, I don't know how you do that. And they get mad when people are like, "Hey, you're like pro-rape," and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not." Everyone's like, "Did you not remember what you said?"
Like, this is the most confusing thing about you people.
H3 don't acknowledge is they've literally done this with me as well. H3 loved me when they were able to exploit me for the Colleen story. Then, whenever they couldn't exploit me anymore for that story, that's when they started to drop me. So, ironically, the people that are preaching with people, hopping on stories, hopping off stories, using people all like this, are the ones who've done that to me. Like, do they not see this? Anyways.
He's trying to get on.
Yeah, now he's back on her side, but I remember when he...
I said if I saw that fucking water bottle again! I'm done.
Log
Chris,
it out.
You're a spineless YouTuber.
Nah, you're just an
horrendous human
over-dramatic.
being.
You're just over-dramatic per usual and jump to conclusions.
You
That's okay.
are a spineless YouTuber, and you should be ashamed
just jump to
that you won't
conclusions.
address the allegations at all.
Mm.
You love transgender people. You
Nah,
love
bro.
fat women. You
Nope,
jerk
hate
off
fat
to
women.
Bo Black's cock and his fucking.
Don't jerk off at any of that shit.
And his
Nope.
AI pictures of him looking like a normal human being. Even
You
want to
know what my
it's just
trans
not true.
friend said about Bubble X?
You
wanna
don't have
know?
trans friends. It's just a woman
I do.
with a beard.
Do you want to know what my trans friend said about
Listen,
Bubble
just
X?
because Sly dresses up in a dress doesn't make him trans, buddy. He's gonna have to go through the whole reassignment surgery.
No, it's not King. No, I won't tell you.
Ooh,
making shit up.
I'm so bad. Ooh, so bad.
It's so unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate.
I'm not gonna.
She had a very funny joke. She had a very funny joke.
Was it a funny joke? Ooh,
It's funny for her.
Ooh, it's funny for her, which means it's not funny for me.
Probably because you don't find anything funny.
That's because you white people are not funny. You Amy Schumers. I'm not even calling white people
Nah,
white people
Amy
anymore.
Schumer. Oh, hold on. Amy Schumer ain't white. We don't claim her.
I am not calling white people anymore. I'm calling you Amy Schumer people.
Nah, Amy Schumer isn't white. We don't
Unfunny,
claim her.
weird front teeth,
don't claim her.
blondes. We don't clamor?
We don't claim her.
You said clam.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm fighting a gorilla made of fire right now.
Listen, I'm called things all the time. I've never been called a gorilla. How dare you?
I'm not calling you a gorilla.
You just
You're also
did.
not made of
Fuck.
fire. No,
You
I said I'm
fucking racist.
fighting
You
a
fucking
gorilla.
racist
I'm
rapist.
literally
I don't
fighting a
fucking-
gorilla.
Listen here. Fuck.
Holy
Listen
shit!
here.
This fucking thing just jumped from the sky and blew me up.
Will you give your audience a stream about Doc on the radio? Yes or no?
Probably.
You are actually clinically insane. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Listen, I care about money more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Always have, always will.
How do you feel about your Lord and Savior Donald Trump in the midst of ignoring all of his Americans' issues financially, posing in front of a fucking Tesla?
Orange Man didn't make line go up. I'm very sad. That's literally like the best response you're gonna get out of me. I'm actually like really depressed. My portfolio is completely fucked. I've like lost thousands.
I told my friend Derek, he voted for Trump. And
Your
he
friend
said,
Derek's a fucking retard.
and the reason he said is because he's prioritizing his 401k. And
Oh, he did not say that.
He did. I texted him like 3 days ago, your 401k is going to be fucked, buddy. And he has not responded to me since.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. The amount of money that we lost in like a span of like 24 hours, 1.1
Fuck 24 hours,
trillion
an
dollars.
hour.
Bro, I have never been more depressed to see like my investments just die. Buy real estate. It's the only money that matters now.
See? I told y'all listening to a motherfucker whose promises were basically Ben Shapiro videos. And not look at Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is lying to his fucking audience about getting Derek Chauvin pardoned. Derek Chauvin will not be freed from jail. And now the gimmick is, oh, we want Derek to have a lesser sentence. Chris, which one would you rather serve, 22 years or 15 years? And before you answer, there's the option for you to not go to jail too.
Like, do I go to like a cool jail, like the white people jail sort of thing, or is it like jail?
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, go watch Kamal. I'm done.
Yeah, Kamal's based. I actually like that guy.
No, you don't. You hate black
I actually
people.
do.
You hate
No, I
black
don't.
people.
I like Kamal's content.
You hate us all. You hate us all.
I do not hate black people.
You
My
hate us
favorite
all.
creators are black people. That made it sound
Okay.
as white as possible, but it's true.
Yeah, I ended the stream on YouTube before they heard that.